What's happening, friends? Thank you to all of you that are tuning in. I'm appreciating it. I do genuinely enjoy providing this content because I know how much it meant to me at the beginning of my maple journey. So I'm always looking to teach what I know, what I've learned, how I've failed, and yeah, just talk with people in the community as well. That are leaving comments. I'm still learning new things. I by far don't know it all. So I've got lots to learn still. Today I'm gonna do an update video on the seedling trays. You would have seen some of the previous ones that I've done. There's loads of trays. I've got thousands of seedlings in these trays. This one here, and over the weekend I got up to some fun activities with my son. He helped me pick out some seedlings from the trays, so we studied all of the trays and picked out what we thought looked unique and rare, just what resonated with us. Really, it was a really fun experience. And we've come up with this tray here. I think this tray can hold 32 pots. And do you know what surprised me? The amount of seedlings that had like strong diversity coming from the same cultivars. If I count now, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's about 8 different varieties in this tray, out of like so many other possibilities there could have been. So I was seeing a lot of cultivars like the Osakazuki, for instance, really coming through with some nice unique looking seedlings. So I'll start this end. What I like about this one, I didn't actually find this one, my son did. He's actually got a really good eye for it. He knows that I like my maples. Sometimes I don't think he's listening when I'm talking to him about things, but your kids are listening more than you realise. He actually picked this one out, and I thought it was an excellent choice. I know it's still early days, it's a really young seedling, but I like that pink on the serrated edge of the leaf. Hopefully that stays and it develops. It's looking like you got like nice green veining there and a light creamy colour as well. That's got real high potential. This one here, this one's a really interesting colour. Again, from a Sakazuki. It's kind of got this, so I can get that's better. This bleached out look. The leaf is really bleached out, like a creamy yellow with pink on the edges. So that really stood out to me. Another Sakazuki. The serrated edging on this, and the combination of the light green and the cream, it really created a nice contrast for me. And this one here, that's the last of the Sakazukis that we selected. Again, I'm drawn to the pinks on these leaves, so when I see pink it instantly grabs my attention. So yeah, see how that develops. So we've got Moonrise. Well, I did plant probably about 200 Moonrise seeds roughly, and only 5 popped up, so I took 3 out, so that's one of them. This is the other one. This is standing out to me. That's probably my favourite one out of the Moonrise. It's got a nice red colour to it with that green veining, and that's the other Moonrise. Then the next we got Chitosiyama, got a couple of those, both lace leaves as well, funnily enough, because Chitosiyama isn't a lace leaf. So it's just really interesting how these hybrids work, how hybridization, I don't know if I've got the right word there, but yeah, I think it's got a really bright green center to the leaf that drew me in there. This is a similar one, this one as well. Almost like an electric green, so I thought, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Okay, Sumi Nagashi, I think that and a Sakazuki produced probably the most. This, I kind of can't really tell what the leaf shape's going to be, but I liked how it was bright, like pink sort of colour at the beginning of the leaf, at the base on both leaves, and it kind of faded out into like a different kind of red. Yeah, you can see that. Whether that's to do with how the sun was catching it, I don't know. We'll find out. This is the next Suminagashi seedling. Look very different. Look how different they are. You got like a lace leaf type there that's red with pink, and then you got completely different style leaf that's light green. I like the contrast on this one. You will see a bit of a pattern with the ones I've picked. You know, there'll be a lot of pink and light creamy colours. Suminagashi, here's another one. Slightly, this is like an in-between version of the other two we just looked at in terms of the leaf shape. It's not a full-on lace leaf. Yep. Okay, this is the only Acropurpureum seed that we picked out, and it kind of looks like it curls over. I was getting purple curl vibes from it, and there's actually like maybe 3 or 4 of them that are doing that, but we picked this one. Another Suminagashi. This looks similar to the one we just looked at. This one, okay, I picked this one because it's got a little bit of pink and light green on it, and the leaf shape is crazy, kind of like it's doing a Manyo no Sato style, you know, that Tree of 1,000 Leaves type style. So why not? Let's see what happens with that. This one is a really good pick. My son picked this one, and what an eye he had to pick this, because when you're looking at a seedling tray that's got about a couple 100 to 500 seedlings in it, a lot of them look similar. But once I studied closer when he picked that one out, I could see like how different it was to the rest. So once you start looking more close, it's just got, what is it? I can't even describe the colours on it. But again, that veining stands out. I like the inner browny red colour. The edge of the leaf has got hints of like tones of pink as well. So it's a really good find, that one. And that was Suminagashi again. Another one from Suminagashi, similar to the other one a couple picks ago. Yeah, really good choice. I like that. Okay, so seedling tray 1, that is basically the tray that I've spoken about a number of times that got knocked over like in December time, when I laid all the seed in there by whether it's a fox or a cat or something, and literally everything was upside down. I had to pick up with my hands all the soil, the bark, the pine bark and the seeds, and there was 4 cultivars in there, and I had no idea what section was what anymore. And I just threw them all back in and tried to cover up as much seed as I possibly could. And I think that tray surprised me the most, because you know, it got knocked over, and in your head you think, oh, okay, that's going to ruin the chances of that. So you think your chances are more slim on producing good seed from that, but I was completely wrong. So here, tray 1, and I'll say again for those who don't know, the cultivars in tray 1 are Arakawa, Indian Summer, Sawachidori, and what was the other one? Slipped my mind, the third one, it'll come to me. So this one, again, I'm liking the dissected leaf with the sharper edging on it, the red, the pink, the green through the middle. It really catches your eye. Same with this one. This was the first one here that really stood out to me, because it's really pink on the edges of this one. I'll try and come around. Nice green vein in the middle. And the pink stands out a lot more on this one than most other ones in this tray. It travels a bit more inside the leaf. It's not just on the edge. So I've got high hopes for this one. We got this one here. I mean, this one, it stood out to most of the seeds in that, the seedlings in that tray. Looking at it on its own, it may not stand out that much, but I like the colour and I like the jagged edge on it. What have we got here? yes, another one from tray 1. Good contrast, I'm liking it. And all these ones from tray 1, they've got the potential to develop a rough bark as well. So imagine a variegated rough bark. That would be so nice. So, and here's another one from tray 1. Oh, and here's the last one from tray 1. We've got Shigetatsu Sour. Now this one looks like it's going to be reticulated. I can see a whole network of veining going through that leaf, and the other one. So that will be interesting to see how that one develops. That is all of them for now. I'm sure over the next 2 weeks the seedlings in these trays will develop more, and we'll see different traits and characteristics, and this is just what's so fun about it to me. And you just don't know what treasures you're going to find. It's a fun thing to do. And one thing I'll say is you really want to keep these protected from the pests, mainly the slugs at this stage. You could have your whole seedling tray destroyed if you've got slugs in there just over one rainy night. So what I do, I've came up with a proper protection plan. So I've got this mesh that I've been using for the top of these trays. I'm putting it at the base of this so the water can obviously run through when I'm watering these, and nothing's going to come through the holes at the bottom of the tray. I've got these bamboo sticks, they're taped to the side, and what I'm going to do in a minute, I won't include it in the video because it's going to be too tricky, but I've got some more of it with me here. I'm going to cut it to size, and I'm going to hang it over the top of these bamboo sticks, and with that wire that's over there, well, I've been experimenting, I've been using duct tape. I'm going to try it with wire, and I'm going to just wrap it tight around the bottom all the way around and just twist it when I get to the both ends, and that's as secure as you're going to get it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to go and do another one in a minute and see what other things have developed in the polytunnel. So I'm sure there's going to be more things that have happened since my last video. But yeah, see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Take care.